Hello and welcome to part 2 of Fallout New Vegas, but the AI is in control. Back to the saloon to talk to Trudy right now, and that's what the AI wants us to do next. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I am gonna try to cut out any time that we're traveling for a long bit of time or whatever. I'm gonna try to clip all that out so we can get straight to all the good stuff in the game between me controlling it and the AI being in charge there.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, is that her? No, that's Cheyenne. Cheyenne, why is your...
Howdy.
Oh, that's Sunny, I'm sorry. That's, your health is, like, way down, yo. Oh, Cheyenne's health is way down. Oh, there's Trudy. Okay.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I caused a stir? Okay, Trudy just showed up. She said you just caused quite a stir, and your responses are, show me what you have for sale. I overheard your argument. What was that all about? I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them? Do you know the robot that rescued me? Does Good Springs get many visitors? Anything interesting going on in the rest of the Wasteland? Or goodbye?
Let's get the story first. I want to know who we're dealing with. Choose. I overheard your argument. What was that all about? Getting information on Joe Cobb and the shady characters he's with is our priority. It'll help us decide who to trust and how to handle ourselves in this town. Next step. Tell me what she says about Joe and the town business he's trying to push.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Okay, she is telling you about Ringo. So your responses are, where is Ringo now? What are you going to do? It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. Hold on, let me read them again because as soon as you pause, it cuts me off. So anyways, okay, let's go back to the responses. Where is Ringo now?
No worries. I'll stay quiet and wait for you. Take your time reading through them. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what Trudy says about Joe Cobb and the situation.
Okay, your options are, where is Ringo now? What are you going to do? It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town's not that big. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
Let's dig into the details. I want to know exactly where our potential ally is hiding. Choose, where is Ringo now? I'm making this choice because if Cobb is looking for him, Ringo is the center of this conflict. Knowing his location gives us the power to decide whether we want to help him, hear his side of the story, or see what he's worth. Next step, tell me what she says about his hiding spot. Once she answers, I'll likely want to ask, what are you going to do? To see if the town is actually going to stand up for him or fold.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
She said he's at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Your responses are, why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? What are you going to do? Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
Choose, what are you going to do? I want to see if the townspeople have any backbone before we commit to helping them. If they aren't willing to fight for their own, we need to know that now. Next step, let me know her answer. Depending on how she feels about the town's safety versus Ringo's life, we'll decide if we're heading up to that gas station to meet this Ringo character.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Okay, she says that Sunny will help, and your options are powder gangers or why not just kill Cobb and be done with it.
let's get the background on who these guys actually are. Choose powder gangers? I want to know exactly what kind of threat we're looking at. If these powder gangers are just a small group of thugs, we can handle them, but if they are a massive faction, we need to be more careful about making enemies this early. Next step. Once she explains who they are, we'll ask, why not just kill Cobb and be done with it, to see why the town is hesitant to just take him out. Let me know what she says about the gangers.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay, your options are why not just kill Cobb and be done with it, or never mind, I want to talk about something else.
Choose. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? I'm curious to see why the town is letting this guy walk around and threaten people. This will tell us if the town is just scared, or if there is a bigger political reason why they can't touch him. Once she answers, we can wrap up the conversation by asking about the men who attacked me. I want to know if she saw that guy in the checkered suit. Next step, let me know her excuse for leaving Cobb alive. After that, ask her. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Okay.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
She said that's not our way, that they don't do stuff like that. So the only option we have is never mind, I want to talk about something else. So I'm going to choose that first.
All right.
Good call. That confirms they're good people, but maybe a bit too passive for their own safety. Now that we've cleared that up, choose the option. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them? I want to see if she can give us a lead on the guy in the checkered suit. After she answers that, we'll head up to the abandoned gas station to meet Ringo. If Joe Cobb is looking for him, Ringo is the most important person in town right now. Next step, tell me what she knows about your attackers. Specifically, listen for which direction they headed when they left town.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
She said she didn't say where they went, but she did say one of them knocked her radio down and now it's not working. Your options are, did my attackers say where they were going? Or I don't care about your radio, where did those guys go?
Choose. Did my attackers say where they were going? We want to stay on her good side, and the other option makes us sound like a jerk. We need the town's support, so let's keep it polite. If she doesn't give us a clear location after this, don't worry, I've got a plan. If she mentions her broken radio again, we might be able to fix it for her to earn some extra caps and fame in Goodsprings. Next step, tell me what she says about their destination. After that, we are going to leave the saloon and head up the hill to the abandoned gas station to find Ringo. I want to hear his side of the story before we decide how to handle Joe Cobb.
Good AI, man. AI doesn't want to be a jerk. I'm happy about that. All right, here we go.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
She said they came in from the north through Quarry Junction, she thinks, and then your responses are, why is that, or go on.
Choose, go on. I want the full story. If they came from the north through Quarry Junction, that's a very dangerous route, full of death claws, though we don't officially know that yet. I want to hear if she knows which way they went when they left Goodsprings. Once she finishes this explanation, we are going to head up the hill. The game plan: 1. Finish this dialogue thread to see if she points us toward Prim.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do the go on. And remember, no spoilers. Nothing that we don't know about yet. We are going to discuss that only when it happens, okay?
Understood. I've noted that we should strictly avoid spoilers and only discuss what we encounter as it happens. Just a heads up, if you want me to be able to save or delete info like this for future chats, you'll need to turn on the feature on the saved info page. I'll keep my advice strictly focused on what Trudy is telling us right now. Let's see what else she has to say about those attackers and where they were headed.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
She said merchants avoid that part of the I-15 because of all the creatures and stuff over there. So your options are, so where were they headed? Or you still haven't said where these guys were going.
Choose. So where were they headed? Again, let's keep it polite. She's giving us the context of the world, and if merchants are avoiding that road, it tells us that those guys are either very brave or very dangerous. I'm betting she'll point us toward a specific direction or town next. Once she gives us that lead, we'll have our long-term goal. But for the immediate future, our next stop is that gas station to find Ringo. Next step, what is the final destination she mentions for the group that attacked you?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
She said that one of the guys mentioned the strip, and she said they'd have to go on the 95 if they wanted to stay clear of the 15. So your options are, show me what you have for sale, what happens if I help Ringo, who is that man you were arguing with, want me to take a look at your broken radio, do you know the robot that rescued me, does Goodsprings get many visitors, anything interesting going on in the rest of the Wasteland, or goodbye.
Let's go with, want me to take a look at your broken radio? Helping the town leader fix her radio is a classic way to build a good reputation. It's a low-risk task that could earn us some caps and fame in Goodsprings. Even if our repair skill isn't high enough yet, it doesn't hurt to offer. Once we've talked about the radio, we can ask, what happens if I helped Ringo? Because that is the big decision looming over the town. The game plan. 1. Offer to fix the radio. This starts a small, unmarked side task. 2. Ask about Ringo. This will give us more context on the conflict between the town and the Powder Gangers. 3. Head to the gas station. After this conversation, we'll walk up the hill to meet Ringo in person. Next step. Let me know what she says about the radio and if she gives you a go-ahead to look at it. Also, tell me her thoughts on you helping Ringo.
Okay.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay. Let's see what she says for Ringo.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the Powder Gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So she said if you helped out Ringo, it would be great, but you'd have to deal with the Powder Gangers. So your options are, show me what you have for sale, so I help Ringo and Goodsprings will like me more. What if I help the Powder Gangers? Who was that man you were arguing with? Do you know the robot that rescued me? Does Goodsprings get many visitors? Anything interesting going on in the rest of the Wasteland, or goodbye?
Let's get a feel for both sides of the coin before we make a move. Choose. What if I help the Powder Gangers? I'm not saying we will help them, but a good leader knows all their options. I want to hear how the town would react if we sided with Joe Cobb. It'll give us a better idea of the consequences. After she answers that, we'll have a much clearer picture of the political landscape in Goodsprings. The strategy, information first. We are gathering intel on how much fame or infamy we'll gain depending on our choice. The next move. After this, we'll wrap up with her and head to that abandoned gas station to see Ringo. I want to see if he's worth the trouble the Powder Gangers are bringing. Next step. Tell me how Trudy reacts to the idea of you helping the gangers. Does she get angry, or is she just disappointed?
Okay, I'll ask her, but just for future, let's be more concise with our answers and just answer what you would like me to do, and then I'll ask if we need to get more context.
Understood. I'll keep it sharp and focused on the next action. Ask, what if I help the Powder Gangers? Next step, tell me her reaction. Then we'll likely head to the abandoned gas station to meet Ringo.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
She said you would get on their good side, but the people around Goodsprings wouldn't like you for that. Also, she did say we could try to fix her radio.
Choose. Want me to take a look at your broken radio? Next step, see if your repair skill, needs to be 20, is high enough to fix it right now. If not, we'll head to the abandoned gas station to talk to Ringo.
Okay, so no more questions from her. Just go to the radio, and then we're gonna go see Joe Cobb.
Actually, wait. We should go see Ringo at the gas station first, not Joe Cobb. If we talk to Joe Cobb now, we might accidentally lock ourselves into helping the bad guys before we've heard the whole story. The plan: 1. The radio. Walk over to the radio on the counter. If you have 20 repair, fix it. 2. The gas station.
Be careful out there.
Exit the saloon, turn right, and head up the hill to the abandoned gas station to find Ringo. Next step, let me know if you were able to fix the radio or if you've made it to the gas station to talk to Ringo.
Okay, just a side note here. There is a Good Springs settler here at the bar. Do you want me to talk to them or no? Just stick to what you asked me to do.
Stick to the plan. Ignore the settler for now. They usually just give generic dialogue and won't move the quest forward. 1. Check the radio. It's right there on the counter. 2. Head to the gas station. Go find Ringo. Next step. Let me know if you can fix the radio or when you've reached the gas station.
Okay. Here we go. Radio is in the other room here, I think. Yeah. Doesn't want me to talk to Sunny at all. Okay. Wait, is it not this radio? Where is the radio? Is it in here?
Howdy.
Okay, you scared me. What paid attention. Okay, this is the jukebox, but not the radio. Am I just like not seeing? Oh, is it this one? Oh, okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna repair the radio. Okay. We're gonna go back to her and talk to her.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome. So can I get you anything? Be careful out there.
Okay, so the AI didn't want me to do anything but that, so I'll just tell it what just happened. Okay, we were able to fix the radio. We got 50 caps, and she said thank you. So I'm going to head out now and go see Ringo.
That's a great start. Fixing the radio got us some quick cash and built some fame with the town. Now exit the saloon and head up the hill toward the abandoned gas station. Be careful as you approach. Ringo is hiding out for a reason, so he might be a bit jumpy when you walk in. Next step, head inside the gas station and let me know how Ringo reacts when he sees you.
Okay, so just yes or no. Should we talk to Easy Pete, who's sitting right outside the saloon, before we go to the gas station, or no?
No. Head straight to the gas station to find Ringo first. We can talk to Easy Pete later if we need his help with the town's defense. Next step, let me know when you've entered the gas station and found Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Okay, I just went in, and Ringo's pointing a gun at me and says, "Who are you and what do you want with me?" Your choices are, I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking. I'm just having a look around. Or if you're going to shoot, you better not miss.
Choose. I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking. We want him to lower the gun so we can get the full story. Next step, tell me how he responds and what he says about why he's hiding there.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Okay, he says, sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. He wants to play a game of Caravan. Your choices are, did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you? What do you do around here? What are the rules of Caravan? Can you tell me anything about Good Springs or goodbye?
Choose. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you? Next step, let's find out why the powder gangers are after him specifically before we worry about playing cards.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
He pretty much says he's worried I'm gonna shoot him, and he said, I do want to do that, but I'm just more concerned about the people that are coming with him. So your responses are, what are you gonna do about the powder gangers? Why are the powder gangers out to get you? What do you do around here? What are the rules of caravan? Can you tell me anything about Good Springs or goodbye?
Choose. Why are the powder gangers out to get you? Next step, let's get the specific details on what started this beef. Once we know the why, we can decide if he's worth protecting.
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Okay, he thinks they're out for revenge, so it says, what are you going to do about the powder gangers? What do you do around here? And all the rest that I gave you before.
It's a two-player game, and the winner
Choose.
takes the whole
What are
pot.
you going to do about the powder
You build a
gangers?
caravan
Oops.
using the cards
Let's
in
see
your
if he
deck.
has a plan to fight
The
back.
goal is to
He's just
create
waiting to be
caravan
cornered.
bids that beat
Once
your
he
opponent's
answers,
bids.
we'll know
I
if we
just
need to
messed
So
up
there's
on
more
that.
strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules.
Uh-oh.
You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares.
Gosh.
So, you feel like playing a game?
I accidentally asked about the caravan, so do you want me just to say I don't have time for a game right now and ask him the question that you wanted?
Yes. Say I don't have time for a game right now. Then ask,
All
asterisk,
right.
what are you going to do about the powder gangers? Next step, let me know if he has a plan or if he's looking for your help to settle things with them.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
He said he's gonna lay low because he has no chance facing them alone. So, your options are, maybe I can help. You need a hired gun? I'm available. Good luck with that.
Choose, maybe I can help. Next step, see what he suggests as a plan. He'll likely mention needing the support of the townspeople to stand a chance.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
He thinks if it was just the two of us, we're gonna end up dead, but he said maybe if you can ask around town. So your answers are, I'll ask around and see who I can round up, or you don't think I can handle myself in a fight?
Choose, I'll ask around and see who I can round up. Next step, this starts the quest, Ghost Town Gunfight. Head back down to the saloon to talk to Trudy first. She's the key to getting the rest of the town on board.
Okay.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Okay, I'm talking to Sunny now. Your options are, I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route? I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available. What do you do around here? Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs, or goodbye.
Choose, asterisk. I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help. Next step, see if she's willing to join the fight immediately, or if she has specific requirements for the rest of the town.
Say no more. I'm in.
Okay, she says she's in. Your choices are, well, that was easy, or just like that, or we might die horribly. Well, maybe not me.
Choose, just like that? Next step, she'll likely explain why she's so willing to help. After that, we need to go back into the saloon and talk to Trudy to convince the rest of the town to join in.
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Okay, she suggests we talk to Trudy, Doc Mitchell, and Easy Pete. So your choices right now, after she explained all that, was any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us? Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies? How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite? I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route? I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available. What do you do around here? Or let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Since we want to be as prepared as possible, let's get some tactical advice first. Choose, any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us? This is the smartest move because Trudy is the unofficial leader of the town. If she's in, it's much easier to get the others to follow. Once Sonny gives you the tip on Trudy, we should head inside the saloon to find her. Next step, tell me what Sonny's advice is for convincing Trudy, then head into the saloon to talk to her.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
She said having a silver tongue would help and convincing her of that we could be successful at it would work. I think that's what she just said.
That sounds right. Sonny is telling you that you'll need a high speech skill to convince Trudy that the town actually has a chance of winning. Before you go inside to talk to Trudy, let's grab one more piece of intel from Sonny while you're standing there. Choose, how can I get Easy Pete's dynamite? Why, having dynamite makes this fight much easier. Easy Pete won't give it to just anyone. You usually need an explosive skill of 25. Even if you don't have it yet, it's good to know exactly what he requires. Next step, after you ask about the dynamite, head into the Prospector Saloon to talk to Trudy. Let me know when you're at the bar with her.
Okay.
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay, she said you'd have to know a couple things. You'd have to know more than a couple things to get Easy Pete to give you the explosives. So now I'm just going to tell Trudy goodbye. And I'm already in the saloon, so I'll tell you what... yeah.
I'll be waiting.
Perfect. Now that you're in the saloon and at the bar with Trudy, we need to get her on board. Remember, if she joins, the other settlers join too. When you talk to her, look for the option about helping Ringo. The conversation strategy. 1. Select. Ringo's staying at the gas station. He needs help against the powder gangers. 2. The persuasion. She's going to be hesitant because she doesn't want the town destroyed. Look for a dialogue option that uses your speech skill. It will usually have speech 25 next to it. Next step. Tell me exactly what she says when you mention Ringo. Does she seem worried about the town, or is she just worried about Joe Cobb?
Even though I probably know that you don't care, just so you know, I'm sorry if I don't read back to you, write everything of what they say.
Don't worry about that at all. You don't need to be a court reporter. As long as I get the main points or the list of choices on your screen, we are good to go. I've played this game enough to know the vibe of what they're saying. I just need to know which path you're on. Since you're at the bar with Trudy,
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Ooh, we just leveled up. Well, we just leveled up, so yay. And it looks like what you were saying, it says speech 7 out of 25, so we can't choose that option. That option would have been, we're a little outnumbered against the powder gang. Think you could help. So we only have her other options that she had before. So what do you want me to do?
Since you can't use the speech option, we have to be a bit more tactical. When you level up, you get skill points. If you have enough points right now, you could dump them into speech to try and hit 25, but if you've already finished leveling up and you're at 7, we need a plan B. Plan B, the sneak route. Check if you have a sneak 25 option. Sometimes you can convince her that the town can set up an ambush. If you can't do that either, don't worry. You don't strictly need Trudy to win the fight, it just makes it easier. 1. Exit the dialogue with Trudy. 2. Go outside and
Be
talk
careful
to
out there.
Pete, the old guy sitting in the chair. 3. Ask him about the dynamite. Next step, check your explosive skill in your Pip-Boy. Is it anywhere near 25? If it is, we might be able to use a magazine, Patriot's Cookbook, to boost it and get his explosives. Otherwise, we'll just have to fight with what we've got.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my skill level right now, and then I have 15 skill points. Also, I heard a tip about some hollowed out rock somewhere that maybe we should get, like, some gear or whatever it has. Okay, so here we go. We have barter 7, energy weapons 30, explosives 15, guns 19, lockpick 15, medicine 38, melee weapon 17, repair 23, science 38, sneak 19, speech 7, survival 19, unarmed 19.
Those are solid starting stats. Your science and medicine are quite high for this early in the game, which is great for later, but for this specific quest, we are a bit short on the persuasion skills, speech and explosives. The plan for the hollowed out rock. The tip you heard is a great one. There is a sniper nest rock very close to Good Springs that contains some supplies. 1. Exit the saloon. 2. Look for the large red water tower behind the schoolhouse. 3. Near that tower there is a cluster of rocks. One of them looks slightly different and has a small logo on it. 4. Search it. You might find a Patriot's Cookbook, which boosts explosives, or a Salesman Weekly, which boosts barter. Back to business. Since your explosives is 15, if you find a Patriot's Cookbook magazine, it will temporarily boost your skill by plus 10, putting you at exactly 25. That would be enough to get Easy Pete's dynamite. Next step, go look for that hollowed out rock near the water tower / schoolhouse. Let me know if you find it and what's inside. Also, did you put your new level up points into anything yet?
No, I'm waiting to ask you what you would like me to put the 15 points into.
Since you have 15 points to spend, let's focus on passing these current skill checks so we can win this town battle with style. Recommended skill point distribution. Speech, +1-3, total 20. This is the most important skill in the game. Even though this only gets you to 20, you might find a Meeting People magazine or some fancy clothes, like a suit, that can boost you the rest of the way to 25 to convince Trudy. Explosives, +2, total 17. Adding just 2 points here makes it so that if you find or buy a Patriot's Cookbook magazine, which gives +10, you'll hit 27, surpassing the 25 needed to get Easy Pete's dynamite. Why this build? The speech boost is a long-term investment. Almost every major quest can be solved or improved with high speech. The explosives nudge specifically solves your immediate problem with Easy Pete. Next step, 1. Apply those points. 13 to speech, 2 to explosives. 2. Go search that hollowed out rock near the water tower / schoolhouse. 3. Let me know if you find a magazine inside. If you find a Patriot's Cookbook, we are going straight to Easy Pete for the boom booms. What did you find in the rock?
The boom booms. Oh, we're going to Easy Pete's for the boom boom, guys. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm at a screen now where I can choose one perk. The options I have are Confirmed Bachelor, Intense Training, Lady Killer, Retention, or Swift Learner.
This is a big choice. Since we are trying to build up your skills to help Ringo in the town, here is the best breakdown. The top recommendation, Intense Training. This is almost always the best choice early on. It lets you put +1 point into any special attribute. Strength, Perception, Endurance, Charisma, Intelligence, Agility, Luck.
Okay, remember, just tell me what you want to choose, and then we'll move on unless I have questions, because we want to get to the good content, you know.
Choose Intense Training and put the point into Charisma. This boosts your speech immediately, getting you closer to convincing Trudy to join the fight. Next step, Apply that, then find that hollowed out rock by the water tower to see if we can find the magazine to fix your explosive skill for Easy Pete.
Okay. Sorry, sometimes the AI is a little long-winded. Oh, we're gonna get the boom boom though. That makes me laugh.
Desks and the safe. It usually has a stealth boy or some meds. 3. Find magazines. Look for Meeting People or Patriot's Cookbook. Next step. Head inside the schoolhouse, clear the bugs, and tell me if you found any magazines on the floor.
Okay, just so you know, it wasn't to the left. If you come out of the saloon, you're gonna actually make a right, go down the road, and you're gonna make a left at Doc Mitchell's house, and then go down towards the schoolhouse. Just so you know.
Ah, you're absolutely right. I had my directions flipped. Thank you for correcting me. Coming out of the saloon, turning right toward Doc Mitchell's, and then heading down toward the school is the correct path. I'll make sure to keep my bearings straight from here on out. Now that you're at the schoolhouse, 1. Head inside. It's...
Right. Sometimes, unfortunately, the AI will continue to repeat itself, and we want to get this moving along, so... This is what I tried to do the first time. Ooh, that thing is attacking me. Alright, calm yourself. Man, they are in attack mode, yo. Also, if you guys can put down in the comments if you watched this far. Put down in the comments if you'd like me in third person or first person. Alright, here's the safe. Let's check the terminal, though. I think it said to check the terminal anyway, right? So... It's interesting to see how AI plays this, though, because when I played this, I remember, like, checking everything. Obviously, I didn't know about that rock or anything, but, Now, I don't know if you guys ever played this game. If you haven't played it, then I'll kind of explain what this is. So, when you select something, like say I pick this, right? It says I have 4 of 7 correct, which means 4 out of the 7 letters there are correct. So then you have to try to find another one that has those kind of same, like this one has HEAD, which is in the same, HEA is in that. So that's only 3 actually. No, there's 4 heavily with the I. So that is 4. So this might be the other one. So we're going to pick this one. Okay, this only has 3 of 7. Okay, so maybe healthy. HEA. There we go. There's a little tip for you. Disengage lock. Okay, so we're unlocking the safe, which is awesome. Now we can open the safe. And we can take all the stuff. Should we open the lockers? I mean, why not? We're in here, we might as well. I don't think... Did it say I was gonna find a magazine? Possibly. Yeah, I don't know if you guys like first person or third person. Feel free to leave that in the comments if you want. By the way, for those that want to maybe catch a live stream, I do try to stream, or I'm going to try to stream at least like 2 times a week, maybe Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to smash that free subscribe button or notification bell. I also have a Discord. The other thing you can do is... I also... Sorry, I got distracted. I might be streaming this weekend, so you can look out for that if you want to catch a live stream. And leave any comments that you might have about the series or what you might want to see. That is a magazine right there. Why does it not let me pick that up? Okay, I don't see... I don't see... We've got aid. What did it say? We're maybe had a magazine? I'm gonna see if we have any though. I don't know if we do. Snow globe. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Okay, we're gonna just...
Hello.
What's up, Easy Pete?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
We need some dynamite. What do you think about that? Can we get some boom boom?
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Okay, yeah, we don't have enough for that, so we're gonna say never mind.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, you were right. We don't have a high enough skill to get the dynamite, so he said, you better just leave it to me or leave it alone. So your options are, I hear you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers. I don't know, but I think I already asked him that, so I don't know why it's giving you that option still. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? What do you know about Joe Cobb? Why are you called Easy Pete? Let me try this again because it cut me off. I hear you've got dynamite, but I already asked him that, so I don't know why it's showing that. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? What do you know about Joe Cobb? Why are you called Easy Pete? Do you know anything about Victor? And goodbye.
It looks like you've already exhausted his explosives dialogue tree. Since your skill was too low when you first asked, he gave you the too dangerous speech, and that specific quest option disappeared for now. Since we can't get his dynamite and we couldn't convince Trudy with speech, let's head to the general store right next door and talk to Chet. The plan with Chet. 1. Select.
Keep your gun handy if you
town is
go
going to
poking
fight
around
Joe
some
Cobb
of
and
the
his gang.
abandoned places
Will you
around
help
here,
us out?
like
2.
the schoolhouse.
Check the result.
Critters
You'll likely
move
say
in there
isn't a charity.
sometimes.
You'll see a barter 25 option. 3. If you can't pass the check, don't worry about it. Just buy any 9mm ammo or stim packs you can afford if you're low. The good luck rock. One last try. Since we need an edge, there is action.
Alright, we're gonna just have to remind AI each time short and concise answers. Otherwise it's gonna take forever. Alright, Chet. What's up, Chet? How you doing?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell's fetching. The way I did it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of the office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the cats if you ask me. If you're hurting for cats, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Okay, we are now in the general store. We're talking to Chet. Your options are show me what you have for sale. I need supplies to fight the powder gangers. Tell me about weapon mods and special ammo. What makes the surplus ammo inferior? What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers? Yes, I said situation.
Supplies to fight the powder gangers. Since your partner is only 7, Chet's almost certainly going to say no, as he thinks it's a bad investment. However, selecting this is the only way to trigger the check. What happens next? If you fail the check will give the town one more. That's okay. You can still fight him and get the end. You happen to have a magazine. If you have a zip, you can commence a house call. Use it and use your partner. Yes. Chet says no. Walk out the front door and go around to the back of his building. Next step, see what he says. If he refuses to help, you're ready to head back to Ringo at the gas station and tell him it's time.
Carter 9 out of 25, so I'm gonna say never mind.
Smart. No point in negative chat.
Okay, so short, concise answer. I'm gonna say never mind.
Right.
What should we
Just
do
keep
next?
me out of it. Is there anything else?
Go to the gas station and talk to Ringo. Since we can't get more help from the town, tell him you're ready to start the fight. He'll head down to the saloon to meet Sunny Smiles. Next step, talk to Ringo and start the Ghost Town gunfight battle. Are you ready for the shootout?
Take it easy now.
I guess so. We'll have to see if we're ready for the gunfight. So, I think we're gonna stop for here today. Stop here for today, and we'll pick it up tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but because I might be streaming tomorrow. But we will continue the series, and we'll see how this battle goes. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you leave any comments or suggestions, and I will talk to you later. Remember, life is short. Be excellent to each other. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.